Question: have you ever heard of rice crusted pizza? I haven't. Let's talk about this. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. I am super excited about this recipe. I just kind of sort of stumbled on it, but actually, no, I researched because I said, this is approaching the bare bones time of the month where a lot of people seem to have a little more difficulty than usual managing their food budget. So I said, you know what? Take a look and find out if, in fact, let's say like government websites like the one that has the SNAP website, ask if they provide any bare bones type of recipe. So this is good to know for anyone who is on the program, or even for those not on necessarily on the program, but just want to save money. Look around on the website. I claim no credit for this recipe. I just stumbled upon it and I said, you know what? You guys can actually appreciate it, whether you're on SNAP or not. It just sounds totally super delicious. Well, when I looked at the name of this recipe, Rice Crusted Pizza, I said, could it really work? Could it turn into a crust? But then again, years ago, I made from scratch. I took cauliflower and I grated that up and I followed the recipe instructions. I believe it was on a video on this platform. And I did it, and the crust came out really like a crust. I even surprised myself making a crust from cauliflower. So I suppose it could be doable with the cooked rice. So let me get on with the recipe. Get out a pen if you're interested. And the name of the recipe, again, taking no credit, is Rice Crusted Pizza. So here's what you're going to need. This is why it's good to have gone to that website, because they're considerate of the SNAP recipient. 2 cups of rice that's cooked. So you follow the package directions and you cook that rice. Put that to the side. And then it's listed as 16 ounces of mozzarella cheese, part skim. And you're going to need 1 egg, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It says here 2 cups of tomato puree. Not quite sure why it says puree. If it was me doing it, I would probably try it with pizza sauce or the done-up spaghetti sauce, or use a little Italian seasoning to spice it up a little bit. But again, not my recipe. Excuse me, please. So in the meantime, what you're going to do, you're going to heat up your oven, preheat it to 350 degrees, and you're going to grease a 12-inch pizza pan or a baking sheet. And then with the cooked rice, what you're going to do, set it aside. You're going to get a mixing bowl and you're going to poke the yolk of the egg. You're going to add the cooked rice to it. Then you're going to grate, I guess they mean a block of mozzarella cheese. But I would imagine that you could probably use that same amount of cheese as already shredded, just to make life a little easier. So put the mixture together and set it aside, the grated cheese, the rice, and the egg. Then you're going to make sure that, a 12-inch pan is greased, or, baking spray. And then you're going to take that rice mixture and you're going to press it down firmly on that, making sort of like a little bit of edges high around. You know how like you do with a pizza when you make your own pizza, keep the edges a little high so it's a little deeper. Okay. So then after that, you're going to add your tomato puree or whatever tomato sauce you decide to use. But I'm wondering why it's puree. Maybe because it might be a little thicker. I really don't know. But whatever sauce that you use, of the tomato sauce type thing. You're going to bake this off, okay, after you spread the sauce over that crust of rice easily and evenly. You're going to put it into a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. And then after that, what you're going to do is pull it out. And then you're going to sprinkle some more additional shredded mozzarella cheese. Pop that back in the oven for a few minutes, like 5 minutes, making sure the mozzarella cheese is melted. This has no choice. It has got to be delicious. Who doesn't like rice with tomato sauce and cheese? I mean, all that like goodness. And it is really a good bare bones recipe. And then it says you could actually cut this into 12 pieces. Like I said, I personally cannot imagine this as an actual crust. If any of you out there make it, please let me know if you tried making it and if you liked it. So let me know in the future. You could always come back to this video later on in the future and leave that information in the comment section below. Well, I hope that this recipe helps out someone, and looks like a lot of fun. I already prepared some other meal for tonight, so I might try to do this in the future. And if I do this, I will absolutely show you how it looks. I know it's going to taste good. No matter what happens with those ingredients, this has no choice but to taste really, really good. I'm going to look for my outro. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing, and I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more savings tips and tricks. Be right back. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.